Caitlin Clark's teammate gets lavish praise from Fever HC over massive achievements. Indiana's latest win over the Seattle Storm deserves a bold, underlined, all-caps chapter in franchise history. And the headline grabber was a certain number 1 draft pick. Hold your guesses. If you were thinking Caitlin Clark, just hit pause. Caitlin Clark is still sidelined with a groin injury. However, the Fever have quietly, or maybe not so quietly, strung together 5 straight wins. Last night's 78-74 nail-biter made it official. It's Indiana's longest winning streak of the season. Actually, scratch that, it ties their longest in the past decade. That's right, we're talking Tamika Catchings era levels. But if the franchise made history, one player made sure that she was the one writing it. And by now, yes, you know who. The other no. One pick, the one from 2023, South Carolina's own, Aliyah Boston. Here's what she packed into one night. She's now tallied 92 points and 62 rebounds since the All-Star break, July 19, with 6 consecutive double-doubles. That streak just surpassed Caitlin Clark's previous franchise record, 5 in a row, for most consecutive double-doubles in a single season. Boston now has 14 double-doubles this season. She tied Clark's franchise record for most in a single year with that number. And yeah, the season's far from over. And perhaps the biggest flex of the night is that Boston moved into 4th on the Fever's all-time rebounds list. She leapfrogged Tammy Sutton-Brown with 924 career boards. The only names ahead of her now: Ebony Hoffman, 1,115, Erlana Larkins, 1,191, and, of course, Tamika Catchings, 3,315. If I were Aliyah, I'd be popping bottles till sunrise. But Boston kept it cool. She simply reposted the Fever's announcement about her rebounding milestone, with 0 added commentary, then shared a post from teammate Naisha Howard, who dubbed her the double-double queen, and responded with a humble pair of emojis. Later, Boston dropped a photo dump on her own IG with this caption, "The Fed Show." She probably didn't feel the need to flex or celebrate because her coach did it for her. Stephanie White took about a minute in the postgame presser, and honestly, every second was earned. Because Aliyah Boston, the quiet anchor of this Indiana squad, has now played in 109 out of a possible 109 regular season games. That kind of durability is rare. She's been huge for us, White said. Really the key. She even talked about Boston's evolution. From her low-block dominance in college and early pro days, to now becoming a facilitator and a hub for us on the offensive end, while also being more versatile on the defensive end than she probably has ever been. Stephanie White also added that Boston is the rock of our team, our backbone, and a player who is even-keeled and high IQ. And she's right. No one is questioning what a healthy Caitlin Clark is capable of. After all, she set the wNBA assist record as a rookie in 2024 and snapped Indiana's 8-year playoff drought. But the reality is, Clark has missed 17 of the Fever's 30 games this season. This proves that Aliyah Boston is the reliable one, both on and off the court. Aliyah Boston climbing boards off court. Aliyah Boston is making waves off the court too. Just this week, her new podcast with Candace Parker, Post Moves, accomplished the near impossible. It rocketed to number 1 on Apple's sports podcast charts. That means Boston and Parker surpassed established giants like Pardon My Take and the Bill Simmons podcast. This is an especially staggering achievement, considering they only released 1 full episode so far. Yes, just 1 episode. Their debut, titled Candace Parker and Aliyah Boston on wNBA Pay, Media Critique, and leading Fever U/P Caitlin Clark, came out swinging. Fans tuned in en masse for Parker's unfiltered thoughts on the WNBA All-Star Game and her blunt response to criticism over her comments about the Chicago Sky's Angel Reese. This explosive mix of raw honesty, veteran perspective, and real basketball insight launched Post Moves straight to the top, all of it while Boston continued stacking double-doubles. The timing couldn't be more perfect. The Fever are currently riding a league-best 5-game winning streak. With this, they are entering a soft stretch in their schedule. 5 of their next 6 opponents have losing records. With Clark still out, Boston is ready to shine even more. So whether we're talking about basketball or broadcasting, one truth emerges clearly. Aliyah Boston is having a moment. And if we're being honest, it's starting to look like the beginning of an era.